Good afternoon. This is Joe Oliver here with Corporate Training and Motivational Development Section 2, a graduate course at Full Sail Online. And this afternoon I'm going to have an interview with Captain Derek Baxter of American Airlines. Welcome, Derek. How are you doing, man?
Good to be here, man. Feeling real good.
Good. Derek has had a son, Joshua, in all three of my aeronautics classes when he went through middle school.
That's correct.
And before we get into the program here, Derek, I'd like you to tell us a little bit about yourself and the experience that you have had with American Airlines and what your responsibilities were.
Well, I must say from I was about 11 or 12, as a child growing up in Jamaica, I've always been interested in aviation. And it's kind of funny because I've never been around to an airport. I would just look up and see an airplane. So there was always something in me that gave me a desire to fly. And then I got to the United States and I went to Embry-Riddle in Daytona Beach and pursued my dreams and my goals. Became a pilot with American and became a captain, which was really my desire, because as a captain, it's your ship, you know. It's not so much an ego thing, but it's a responsibility that's given to you, that knowing that you've got hundreds of people's lives in your hands and you have to be responsible for the safety and the outcome of that flight going from point A to point B. It's been a very rewarding experience. I've got to travel the world. I've been to Europe, Asia. Wonderful experience, and I've been to places I read about over the years. And it was
okay, you see, we understand that Captain Baxter, he likes the responsibility of being the airline captain.
Absolutely.
And he's looking a little thin actually. It looks like he's missing those first class meals. But anyway, Derek, back to business. Your son Joshua,
yes.
He was a really good student in my class, and based on the work that he brought home, the assignments that we did, and the information he assimilated while being in my class, what's your impression of the aviation program here at Sanford Middle School?
Well, I tell you what, I was very impressed. I related back to when I was going through training at Embry-Riddle, and I won't tell you how long that was ago, but the quality of the training that he was receiving here was comparable to what I was receiving at Embry-Riddle, or even better. I couldn't believe that he actually got the chance to fly a real flight simulator. I mean, the education you got here, you can't pay for it in any private school here. So it was really good. Your knowledge, your background, your expertise, bringing a real life experience into the classroom was just phenomenal. Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes. Also, Derek, do you see this program as being beneficial? Let's say you were in your son's shoes, knowing what you know today about being a captain at American Airlines. How would you rate the course as far as giving him a career goal as an airline captain?
Well, I think there's two things that your program here accomplishes for your student. One is you have that child who says, I want to go into aviation, I want to be a pilot. And they will go through your program and decide, you know what, I really don't want to be a pilot. But then you have those students, which I'm sure you've seen, you can decide after a few weeks which one of them are really going to stay in aviation. Those are the ones that jumps on the flight simulator the first time and they can fly. So it's great for them to find out right now, is this what I really want to do? And those that want to be in aviation, they gain a greater passion after going through your course.
Well, that's a good point, because I've had quite a few friends who have paid for their kids to go to college and spent thousands of dollars to find out that the child did not really want to be a pilot.
Absolutely.
So this is a cheap way to find out.
In fact, I'll be honest, my son, from he was young, he said one day, Dad, I want to be just like you. That was the scariest thing a kid could say to me. But then he said he wanted to be a pilot. Now, my belief is I'm not here to tell him what to do. His heart will dictate. But honestly, after he came to your program, you saved me a lot of money. You saved me thousands of dollars.
Dinner's on you, okay?
I bought enough dinners. It's your turn now. You saved me a lot of money, because now we're seeing he has more of a passion for engineering than flying. He says now, okay, I want to own my own airplane, because I still enjoy flying, but his mind is towards engineering. But I was just thinking about that today. You saved me a lot of money, because otherwise, if he didn't come to this program, then I wouldn't find out until maybe he's at Embry-Riddle and I've already spent $50,000, $60,000.
Okay, you getting there, okay? Okay, as far as you said he wants to be an engineer.
Right.
As far as transferring what he has learned in the class, not just the knowledge or the content, but also the work ethic that I try to instill. Right. Have you noticed a positive transfer in his attitude to other classes after taking this program?
Oh, absolutely, because you have a very structured environment here, and I think, you know, I talk to kids here at this school. I talk to them in my uniform and tell them what I do. And every time I talk to these kids, some kid or two or three in the class always says, "You know Mr. Oliver?" And I'll say, "Yeah." And then they get really, really excited. Their face just light up about the wonderful time that they're having here. So yeah, you're able to give them a passion about aviation and a commitment, and let's say those that will continue on and fly, they leave here with a commitment about aviation that they transfer to other areas of their studies. Oh, absolutely. Okay,
good. Okay, well, I guess that wraps it up for all the questions I had for you. You have a question for me?
Well, all I can say is someday when I finally grow up, whenever that is, I want to be just like this guy right here. When I finally grow up, which I don't know if I'm ever going to grow up, but I want to be like you when I grow up.
Well, tell you what. In the meantime, we're going to go on the flight simulator. He could fly his airline plane. I'm going to jump in a fighter jet and I'm going to shoot him down. So that's all for now, folks. Okay, Joe Oliver signing off here. Corporate Training Motivational Development Section 2. And you can watch in the background, see who's going to win this shootout. See you.
That's not right, because I don't have any bullets.